Okay, welcome back to the Rock and Noel channel for some WrestleMania 42 talk. We're almost at the road to WrestleMania at this point. Back to Vegas, back to the Legion Stadium, back to uh, talking about it, and we're going to get Steve's take on has his opinion changed since the last time we spoke. Last time we spoke, he was interested, but kind of like give me a reason to be invested like he normally is emotionally, everything. And he didn't have the reason then. It was in the early stages of Punk Roman then. I think the last time we spoke, we didn't know Cody was wrestling Orton at that time. My boy Randy went full heel, and I loved it, which is good for me because those are like Randy's my second favorite wrestler of all time, probably. Cody's up there because I've gotten to meet him so many times and I love him. So I kind of wanted like, all right, man, if they're gonna go at it, I'll still root for Orton because that's my boy, but I don't want babyface. I don't want Shawn Michaels, John Cena, 2007.
Oh, there we go.
It was awesome to see 2009 Orton. But we'll get to that. Steve, welcome back as always, my co-host, friend.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
What's your take?
You want to know my honest opinion?
Well, I wouldn't have you here if you weren't going to be honest.
This doesn't feel like WrestleMania. I mean, like, I'm not just trying to throw some shock stuff out there. I've made tons of videos about this. This feels like an in your house from back in the day.
Matches, yeah, it does feel like a Saturday Night Main Event. Absolutely.
Like, we got two big matches, and we're just putting everybody else in there together. When they threw the WrestleMania ladder match with Penta and his friends, that's when I was like, man, they are really struggling to figure out what's going on. I guess the Braun Breaker followed by the Bronson Reed injury was huge because, I mean, when you watch the Unreal show on Netflix, they always have like the next pay-per-view, the next WrestleMania up on the board. Like, we need to make stories that make this make sense. And they are just juggling people around. Oh, in my mind, I thought the Rollins injury was a work. The Seth Rollins injury is probably the biggest injury of them all. But yeah, that was real. So yeah, three of your biggest heels from Monday Night Raw go down, and this is what happens.
Wait, but Seth is on the card now.
He is now, but in my mind, I keep thinking that he's not really hurt, and that like it's all an angle.
Okay,
that was the last time. I had to like remind myself he really did get hurt. And now he is back for Mania. But the match against Gunther that they put together, they could make a really good storyline. You know, like sometimes you got to write your own story to make it make sense. Is Gunther like a Heyman guy now? Like, did Heyman pay him and like say like, come? Then why? Then okay. Then now if you throw that out the window. What is this match about? Gunther just saw Heyman getting beat up and said, I'm going to go save this guy?
No, I don't think he saved him. I don't think it was saving Paul. It was that he wanted a piece of Seth.
Oh, I don't.
He said, nobody I want is available, so I'm just going to beat up this guy. No, I'm just kidding. I was wondering about that. Like, what are they going to do with Gunther? They got to do something. I think it would have been better if it was a surprise at Mania.
I liked Bully Ray's idea.
He's had several.
If he came out to the ring and he said, hey, I'm going to issue an open challenge, but if you come out here, you have to put your career on the line. The only person that I really thought could answer that would be Rey Mysterio if he really had a career-ending match. But we already had Brock come out and basically say that he issued an open challenge. How many open challenges are you going to have?
That open challenge got answered, so it's not an open challenge anymore.
Oh, but like not everybody should be walking down the ring being like, who wants to fight me? Like give me a storyline that says like, I want to watch this.
Yeah, that you could tell they scrambled to put together Rollins. Yeah. Because if they really had planned that match, and it's a good storyline, you would have done that 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Not a couple weeks before Mania. Like these are the times you feel I don't hate to use the word bottom of the card, but it's when you start to feel that part. You start from the top down. If it's true, and I said if I Show Speed, I Show Speed and the Usos against Logan. I'm sorry. I Show Speed, LA Knight, and the Usos.
Against the Usos and LA Knight.
Correct. Sorry, thank you. That's a Saturday Night Main Event match.
How do you even get Speed into the ring? I mean, he took a shot from Braun Breaker at the Rumble. That was the year before. But I mean, like,
If it's that many people in a match, he doesn't have to do that many spots.
why would they take that match? Well, why would the Vision take that match if they know that they're outmanned, that they're basically going in 3-on-2? Because what is Speed really going to do unless they put him in the perfect spot to knock somebody out on accident again?
Or he's just the valet for that match for them.
I guess so. But then even then, you're going into that match.
That's interesting, that match.
Titles are on the line.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. That's why, like we were talking before air, like as of now, I'm going to be out there that week. Normally, even if I'm not that interested in a WWE card, but I know I'm going to be out there, I'm still snagging my ticket.
I don't blame you one bit.
I'm holding off now. Not that, oh, you got to show me something. Who am I? I just mean, I think I'm in that weird position at this Mania that I can decide there. There's so much stuff going on. You were there last year. You saw it. I mean, Vegas was incredible.
How about this, Jeremy? I guarantee you that as negative as I am about this card, I'm probably going to watch both hours of the pre-show before.
You're going to watch start to finish. I will make that bet at the sports book. There's no way you won't.
Oh, man.
You can be negative and still watch and then be like, was I right or wrong? That's why wrestling is so different from like a movie. You'll never say before a movie, well, I don't want to see this movie because I don't like the booking or I don't like the storyline. You're going to watch the movie and then give your opinion.
Yeah.
Unless you like see the preview and say that's not for me. But previews are designed to get you in or not. I get it. I guess that's what these shows are. They're previews.
Yeah.
Well, wrestling fans are so weird when they say I don't like the card. Yeah, but you know what? Maybe a match is better than you didn't expect. We had high hopes for last year's Mania. I'm not saying it wasn't good, but it fell a little flat.
Yeah, because I think everybody thought The Rock was doing something.
Rock was going to be there. We were going to get some type of crazy thing in the Cody Cena match.
Even if he just came out in the end and he fucked up and Cody got the win because of The Rock. And that would lead to The Rock versus Cody somewhere down the road. And now here we are. I think today is 400 days since we've seen The Rock in WWE. And I'm
never seeing his ass again.
Well, I'll tell you the truth. I'm not the biggest fan of him as of right now, but I'm really hoping he's Randy's guy that saves this thing.
I was going to bring that up.
Yeah, because if you go back to The Rock when he did Pat McAfee, he said that like he did this as a favor for WWE because they were having a hard time selling tickets in Toronto. They're having a hard time selling tickets in Las Vegas.
Yeah, well, that's why they added Cena.
Yeah,
to host the show, which I have no problem with. That the internet, being the internet, went nuts about it, and I like what Bully Ray said. He goes, "Listen, the head coach has the right to make changes to their team and do things. Yeah. If WWE wants to do something to boost ticket sales, you can't blame them.
They got to do something.
They got to do something. I mean, you can't blame them for that. But I actually kind of like that because it tells me they're not just sitting back saying we have more money than God. Yeah. If we don't sell a few tickets, we're just going to keep doing what we want to do. Like they're realizing, okay, they tried to block local places in Vegas from showing Mania until they got ticket sales up.
Yeah.
And they lost that, which I was happy to see. I didn't like that. So I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, let's get to that. Orton goes heel on Cody. Great segment on Raw. Excuse me, SmackDown. And then we see Orton on the phone with somebody.
And that was a weird thing.
Very weird.
That was the pixelation.
That was so 2007, 2008.
Cell phone video.
2002 via satellite.
Cole was talking to him, and he wasn't talking back. Obviously, he didn't.
I liked it.
Script.
It was weird, but I liked it.
My feed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he basically just says that he was great to catch up with that person last week. Be good to see him again. Basically, thank them for putting the word into the ear of him about Cody's a bad guy and blah, blah, blah. And
the key word, there's more than one royal family in wrestling.
Yeah, that was big. But I really thought we'd have the payoff by now. Are we going to this on the last Raw in Sacramento? Is it going to play out at WrestleMania?
Why can't we ever have a payoff at Mania? I don't mean just in a finish. I mean from a swerve or this. It always seems like it has to be done leading up to it or the Raw after or something like that. Man, do it at Mania in front of 80,000 people.
And just keep it as a surprise in the back of our
Why
mind.
not?
I'll tell you
the old days where you have to do it in advance because of pay-per-view buys.
I'll tell you the truth. I think they've already came out and told us. I think Punk and Roman is our night 2 main event. But I think
don't think they decided yet.
Cody is a match that I'm more excited about, honestly.
Right now, I love both. I can give 50 reasons for each side. I think last year people left. You were there. It was quiet. It was people were just like stunned. Not that Cena won, but just how I don't know. People remember we said like I said to you, man, this is a somber Mania leaving, and I think next year they want to leave on a high note. So I think I agree with you because I hate to say it, but I think Punk's going over on Roman.
I think so
because I can't see Roman carrying the belt and doing that that responsibility right now. So you get the feel good moment. Not to me, but as the babyface winning. And then you could have a heel Orton win night 1.
Yeah.
Because they tend to like it the other way around for some reason. I don't know. Last year you had Rollins win on night, and they had the Heyman swerve. But we knew it was coming.
Yeah.
So we knew Paul Heyman was going to get involved somehow. I mean, it was told to us. So I agree with you on that. I would love to see something at Mania we don't expect. I have some ideas in my head I'd love to float out to you. About Orton. Bully Ray suggested Charlotte Flair.
Oh.
Because of the Flair family, and just if you created a faction, she could be like your female head, and he's the, and then I don't know if you saw Ted DiBiase Jr. is cleared of all his charges now.
Oh, that's my dream right there. I was
he
of his. I thought they should have shelled the whole Maurice thing. That kind of did not work.
So, I don't know if that will get a reaction at Allegiant Stadium, like, oh my God, it's Ted DiBiase Jr. Like, I get it. I don't think it won't. That'll fall flat. A lot of people don't even know who he is now.
Yeah, exactly.
Because not everyone's been watching in 2007, 8, 9, or whatever.
Yeah,
and whatever. But he said something about he was on a live stream. He was on the phone in the back, and like his man or somebody.
That was a stupid video. That made me basically.
But he did say April 19th or whatever it was. Book it.
That was him trying to. The only thing he would have been booking was his WrestleCon table.
I know, and I haven't seen him there.
That is not how he would have booked anything with WWE.
I agree. Well, he said that, but he'll be in town then.
Yeah.
So he's available, even if he showed up on the SmackDown the night before Mania. But I don't think. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying. I'm throwing them out there. I love The Rock would be cool because it would be different. Homeboy last year, man. Remember we went to Denny's? After night 1, we went to Denny's. I mean, here we are in all of Vegas with 7 billion places to eat, and we just wanted breakfast food. We go to Denny's, and there was the guy at the next table who was talking to us.
Yeah. They both came over and hung out with us.
Yeah. This guy at the next table, he just was dying to talk wrestling, and you were great about it, and I was like, I didn't care.
That's what we're there for, man.
You're right. I just wanted a break from wrestling at that moment, but I understood, man. You're there for that. But he brought up an interesting point that night. I know this is a year ago, but a lot of times I think there is long game, especially with The Rock. He loves the long game. He mentioned we kept talking about who was going to like help Cena the next night win, and he mentioned Orton and that how Orton and Rock had been doing the gesture.
Yeah,
gesture. So when you brought up The Rock and Orton, it made me think back to that conversation there. And I'm not saying this guy's an insider because he's not. He's just like us. But it wouldn't be crazy.
Yeah.
If they had planned that a year ago. Like, because Rock said that night at Bad Blood. No, or was it Elimination Chamber? I can't remember. But he said, Elimination Chamber. He said, I'm a long game guy.
That's it.
I like doing that. And remember, he got very defensive when Pat McAfee said basically, why weren't you there? Yeah. Why do I need to be there? It was about John and Cody. Or John's moment. I need to be there. I think it's a little more interesting. The Stephanie McMahon aspect now. Can we talk about that?
What that left me just that to me basically was, remember episode 1 of Unreal when they were saying like the debut of Raw on Netflix and they were having a hard time figuring out what to do with Cody. To me, that was kind of like, what do we do with Cody at Madison Square Garden? We need to do something.
We didn't even know he was going to be there.
Let's send Stephanie out there. I mean, like, and how, like, the part that didn't get me is like having her slap him. Like, is she a heel? Like, what are we doing now? Like, it was a lot
But
of.
I always qualify, Steve, and you've been watching wrestling a long time. Let's see how it plays out.
I don't think we ever see anything.
If nothing comes out of the Stephanie aspect, and I mean nothing, not a Vince return, not a she's helping Orton, because she's a royal family, the McMahon family. If nothing comes out of that, then that was so pointless.
Yeah.
But what do I know? They book a little differently now. They're starting to get a little more predictable in some ways. Remember a year ago we were saying, man, Triple H does a good job keeping us on our toes.
Yeah.
Not finding that as much. I think they're starting to get desperate with Punk and Roman. I'd love to get into that. They were doing so well on the mic with each other and creating confusion. Two things I just don't like. One, I was glad the Usos have not been involved last week, even though it was just a fight.
Yeah. Well, I think
you have a Roman match, one-on-one with Punk. They don't like each other. You don't need Jimmy and Jay involved. Enough with that. I get it. Roman wants him relevant. He's a great cousin or uncle. They don't have to be there.
I wouldn't be surprised if on Monday Roman brings up the fact they lost those titles as a kind of like, this is me and this is you, and sizes them up. I still think a lot of the match that doesn't even involve him with Punk and Roman, I think, is about Jey Uso.
I think it is too, and I think we're going to see some returns or debuts of new Samoans from that family.
Oh, there we go.
They've teased that, but maybe I'm just thinking too outside the box there.
How about this, though? Who is CM Punk's friend?
Ain't me.
I mean, we know he's going to be there because he's the host.
The Usos still don't have ill will to the guy.
I mean, would Cena help him? Would Austin help him? Would Undertaker help him?
They don't have to help him in this situation because Roman's not a heel.
I know. Well, I just think of like the WrestleMania 40 ending.
Right, but that was the bloodline and the Rock, and Roman's been this monster heel who's always winning with some help here and there.
Mm-hmm.
This is different. The only thing that's been different was with the Usos was it was so weird, not this week, but the week before when Jay shouted at Roman, "Get him! Go get him!" When have you seen Jay talk to Roman like that in a while?
Never. And why would
I noticed that? I said, "Wow." Usually it's Roman barking stuff at them.
And if Jay did ever yell at Roman wouldn't do it just to just show who had the dominance there.
Yeah, when he and Roman like okay, and then did it. I was like, when's the last time you seen them like that?
I know I'm jumping to another match.
Please, and I do that all the time.
But, okay, you talked about it a second ago. If it happens, the Usos and Logan Paul. I'm sorry, I screwed it up this time.
No, I screwed it up every time.
The Usos and LA Knight going up against Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and Speed. So in that, wouldn't the Usos be baby faces teaming with LA Knight?
But Jey Uso have had some exchanges.
Yeah, but I mean, so at night 1 they're baby faces, but night 2 they're going to be heels.
Well, you can turn.
Let's say
I could see a Jey Uso turning an LA Knight in that match. They've hinted at that.
Let's say Jimmy and Jay come down. Would LA Knight come out to try and help Punk? What would he get out of that? Punk and LA Knight, they haven't really gotten.
But that's WWE doesn't like the babyface champ to have help.
Yeah,
friends. That was the issue last year. You said where are Cody's friends against Cena when Travis Scott came out. Where are Cody's friends? That was one of your last words leaving Allegiant Stadium. So yeah, that's why they tend to do that. And Mania, it's still glamorous every year, but it tends to follow a protocol. You don't have the crazy surprises. You did it at 40, and it was really cool. But that was just a rare time where they did like 15 years of stories in one 5-minute period. It was really cool. Oh, my buddy Bader. Okay, let me tell you about Bader real quick. Shout out Bader. He is from Saudi Arabia. Oh, sorry. Kuwait. I don't know why I said Saudi Arabia. Oh, because he's talked about going to Saudi. Kuwait. Met him at Wrestlemania in Orlando through some friends, and he flies from Kuwait every year to Mania, pretty much.
That's awesome.
About every year. Great dude. Thank you, Bader, for coming on. Great dude. Loves his wrestling. That's why when WWE started announcing they go to Saudi Arabia, he was like, "Oh my god, I can go to a show like 3-4 hour flight away." Yeah, great dude. Thank you, Bader. Appreciate it. So I forgot what we were talking about. Yeah. What we're talking about, Steve, help me out, please.
Who's gonna be friends with Cody and Punk, pretty much?
Punk has never asked for friends.
When you're getting beat up 4-on-1, 3-on-1, you're gonna need a friend.
You never got beat up 3-on-1.
If it's Jimmy J and freaking Roman,
I think Jay is going to turn on somebody.
I think so.
I just, if you look at Jay is never good at hiding his body language.
Yeah, I mean,
even when they were with LA Knight and Jimmy said something like, "Hey man, this is family business." Jay gave Jimmy a look like, "Who cares?"
Yeah.
I don't know. I could see him helping Punk and hurting. I mean, they have to be able to write Roman off for a while with this. You can't leave it where it's a schmoz finish and then you're like, "Well, we need the rematch right away."
Here's what I don't understand about the story of this match. We know from the very beginning that Roman said he picked Punk because he doesn't like him. And he gave all the reasons.
I hate you.
Yeah. Let's say me and you. Hopefully that never happens.
Okay.
Say me and you have a misunderstanding.
Okay.
And let's say I get some shots in on you.
You're the heel.
You think that you have the advantage in this fight. Every time somebody gets beat up, they just start laughing and act like,
I don't like that.
I don't either. I don't get it. Like,
well, you gotta sell.
Roman knocked out and acted like, yeah, he did what I told him to do. And then Punk's getting laid out, and he's just laughing like, "Oh, this is the best."
No, Roman sold it though the other night.
It
was after the cameras went off that he got up and walked off, but he sold it. Punk getting up laughing right before I didn't like that. That's not how wrestling goes. It shows how much of a I don't know how it worked. It was so good without the physicality.
Yeah.
That their promos were so on point. It was a singles match we've always wanted to see. The guy who was one of the top dogs, and another guy who was working his way up in the company, and then that guy left, and the other guy became the number one guy.
Mm-hmm.
And there is some truth to the bad blood with them. I mean, they're going to put that aside and do business. Who are we kidding?
Yeah.
You knocked it out of the park when you set up the match. It doesn't need this physicality.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was cool when he speared him, but I didn't think it was necessary. And then the other night, I'm like, this is stupid. They're brawling before they even talk. They're in the garden, man. You get on the mic and you talk.
Yeah.
Like, this the garden. I didn't like that. And I'm so sick of, if 16 guys come out and there's 2 guys fighting, they should be able to separate 2 guys. I'm so sick of, they no, please. I've seen 16 guys come out for 2 females fighting, and they can't stop them. Come on, we're smarter than that. But I'd love to transition to another match if that's okay with you.
I got you.
Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill. I like what they're building up quietly.
They are doing it quietly. It's a complete opposite of what they're doing on Raw with Liv and Stephanie, which is like they want to fight. Rhea and Jade almost kind of like understand, we're here to make money. We're going to fight, but we're not going to do it till we get paid.
Well, they jumped her.
Yeah.
I've never seen Rhea laid out like that.
Yeah.
Now, I understand it was 3-on-1. I'm not denying it. But when's the last time you've seen Rhea laid out? She's always the one who's wreaking havoc. No pun intended.
Never. She's always the one who gets up, no matter how bad you lay her out.
Correct. And then when she was a heel, she was just
shoot,
dominating people before match, whatever. So it was just, we've never seen her laid out like that. That was cool. I think she really helped Jade there for that match.
Mm-hmm.
And it's good for Jade because Jade's done okay on the mic in this match against her. You're not going to outwork Rhea on the mic, but I liked that. That was one of those times where I liked the physicality because it showed the human side of Rhea.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen it now with her personality where she's nicer and friendlier and doesn't want to rip your heart out all the time. But I liked it. It got my attention. I go, wow, I've never seen Rhea laid out like that.
Yeah.
It's like how The Rock said, man, like when you'd watch cartoons growing up and it was Superman, and just once you'd be like, man, I'd love to see Superman get taken down, and then he has to respond. That's why wrestling is so great. I thought that was good.
Yeah.
I thought the Cody Orton thing was stupid. You bring Cody off the... I know I'm switching gears. I apologize if I start to...
Right. I'm with you.
But you bring him off the bus. You run a commercial during it with him walking there. Of all times for a commercial. And you show him talk to Jelly Roll. We don't know what was said because it was the commercial. And then they're fighting in the ring, and then you could tell Orton thought it was a little stupid because at one point in the back, when they were being separated, he was dancing.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. What do you think about that segment from Cody and Randy? I thought it was stupid.
It didn't make a ton of sense to me. Okay. It just kind of seems like they forgot what they were doing almost. Like we needed something to patch this gap, and they just forgot to do anything.
Like Orton nailed that promo like he always does.
Yeah.
The week after. It was so good. That's where Cody should have come out, given his 2 cents. We still haven't seen it because they fought on SmackDown, and then Stephanie interrupted Cody.
How about freaking Cardona getting tricked by Orton? Not once, but twice. He got beat up on the same show by the same guy.
Steve, we've met Matt Cardona. We've listened to him on his podcasts. Great human being, great dude. Not the sharpest guy in the tool shed. And it carries over into wrestling, I guess. We love you, Matt. I'm just kidding.
Friends is
great businessman. Great business.
Understand how to treat the Viper, man. Like you can't just lure him in to strike you again.
Yeah, this is a 2009 Orton.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I hear you. So I don't get it, man. This is the rare because Cody Orton, the singles match we've never seen. You don't need the physicality.
Yeah.
It makes people wanting more. And then you're doing a pull-apart brawl with Roman and Punk. You're doing a pull-apart brawl with Cody and Orton. It makes you feel like you have nothing there to say or do. Mm-hmm. I don't get it. Unless you build a stipulation out of it, then you do something. And those brawls make sense.
Yeah.
Where they come out, I can't take this anymore, Hell in a Cell, or like, no, no DQ or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What do you think? Maybe in this time of year, we overanalyze wrestling too much because it's WrestleMania. Mm-hmm. What's your take, man, on all this stuff? Anything on your mind? Help me out.
Stuff that gets me excited, but I just, as a whole, I don't want to say it's because I'm not going, because there's been WrestleManias in the past that I haven't gone to. There's been a bunch of them, but I mean, I just never really. Even the years when I kind of was out on wrestling, I still knew the card and knew what was going to excite me. Here, it's kind of like, it just.
I mean, the main events have me sold
on Saturday and Sunday.
I'm a little easier going because the main events have my attention and I like it. So I'm like, man, can the rest of it? Gunther, Raw. I was like, what are you going to do with Gunther? Are you not going to capitalize on the fact that he beats Cena?
Gunther needs a win, man.
That's the thing. You kill a lot of his momentum if you have Rollins go over.
Yeah, it feels like we haven't seen this guy wrestle since the Rumble. And then before that was the Cena match.
Yeah, wasn't he kicked out of the building a lot?
A few times.
Yeah, wasn't he kicked out of the building a lot or something?
Yeah, I think him and Dragon Lee had a match.
Yeah, they would. Yeah, because he would talk disparagingly about AJ and those guys. So Adam Pearce said, "I want you out of here." I would love to know who's on the phone with Orton. I like that idea, but they haven't really talked about it much. Which I'm sure. Listen, I always say wait for the payoff.
It's enough
If
to
the
keep
payoff delivers
and keep us thinking. Like we just see him on the phone or hear him on the phone for a second. Like it's good. We all want
it's better than twice now, right?
Boom, boom, yeah.
Oh, Big Sal.
It's
It's
coming.
Ted Jr.
I hope so. I really hope so. But like you want the reveal at Mania. If it's Ted DiBiase Jr., he's walking out the crickets at WrestleMania. They can do it on a SmackDown.
The night before Mania night 1.
Yeah.
It would work. At 80,000, and be honest, it'll be 80,000 people, but you got a lot of casuals there.
Yeah.
SmackDown the night before is pretty much the hardcores that are got to be there.
Yeah.
We can't wait. We can't wait till tomorrow afternoon. Like
I think it was 2011 on Raw. They were building up Jerry King Lawler against The Miz at the Elimination Chamber. I think that's when they brought Brian Christopher back on an episode of Raw to talk bad about his dad, about the King. And it just, nobody cared. Nobody knew who he was unless you've been watching wrestling since the 90s. I think that's the same thing with Ted if you bring him back in the wrong situation.
No, I agree. It's not like we've been clamoring for him.
Yeah.
God, if Junior came back, like he's not that guy.
We need to get a legacy.
God, if we had legacy, we had a rematch of WrestleMania from Arizona. Like, you were there.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Sal, if you're still there, do you want to jump on real quick? Give us your take. Just let me know in the comment, and I'll send you a link.
Oh, cool.
See if you're still watching. See, I'm testing him.
There we go.
I'm not testing him, but Sal, if you're there watching, we'd love to have you jump on real quick. Give us your take. So, we covered Rhea and Jade. I like what they're doing there quietly. Liv and Stephanie, I like the personal aspect of it.
That is, they're fighting on sight each and every week. It's almost like they don't know how to continue the storyline. They're just like, we're just getting fight. We're just getting fight. Like, that's all we got.
I know, and you're right. No, you're right. We got a run in.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh, what's up? What is up, boys?
What is up?
All is good.
Look, I'll listen to conversations on Twitter. I gotta chime in. You gave me an invite here, so come on real quick.
Thank you for your time, sir.
No, always. Look, I agree. Like run-ins. Look, if you watch all the WWE programming, same stuff is built all the time, right?
Yes.
In NXT, Brawl, pull apart, whatever. Raw, SmackDown, Brawl, pull apart, whatever. There's no originality to any of these storylines. Like a lot of the good stuff is the stuff you don't see on live wrestling. Like you see the fan stuff with the Punk, with this. The marquee says wrestling, not cinema. Like that stuff should be on television. Like you want people to feel something going to WrestleMania, and I'm not feeling it. I had the idea, and maybe they were listening to Nightcap Recap. Maybe they were listening.
They were.
You heard my idea. My idea was Cardona Orton. They gave me the match, but they didn't give me. They didn't give me how it should have been executed. The real execution of Cody's return should have been him interfering in that match, having Cardona go over Orton going into WrestleMania.
Oh, the Hurricane and the Rock.
Yes, that was
a great example. From. Where you just see a big shock.
Yeah.
You just see a big shock.
And then you piss off Orton more.
And you piss off Orton even more.
And he calls the Rock.
Whatever. Doesn't matter. However it works. Whoever's on the phone.
Just buy like some crazy small package and wins.
Yeah, just some crazy small package. Cody, none of this Jelly Roll stuff. Why is Jelly Roll even involved in this? Who cares? Like it makes the you're adding more elements to a title fight that doesn't need it. Did Austin and Rock need all these other elements? No. You have two mega stars battling for the WWE Championship. Why do I need everybody else involved?
Yeah.
Like you're telling a story. Like I get this. The part I get is Cardona coming in there because he's Cody's friend. They're buddies, right? That makes sense.
And he's friends with Orton too.
Right. Like that makes sense. Jelly Roll, where's like I just
because he
appeared
tagged
on
Randy
random
one time.
SmackDown, beats Kit Wilson for I don't know why, but okay. Like, all right, whatever. It's fine. Okay, it's their booking, okay? But I agree with you. Having Cody come off the bus, talk to Jelly Roll, have all this commercial, like, why? Like, it's great Cody sold the injuries. It's great Cody doesn't go on Pat McAfee and doesn't do all these podcasts. It's great about all that stuff, right? Because he's selling injuries. But my next part of it, I'm old school. Everybody knows I'm an old school guy when it comes to wrestling. If everybody heard what Austin said on CVV, talked about selling, talked about shouldn't be a movie. This should be a dance. It should be. It shouldn't be choreographed.
I'm sorry. He said 10 years ago he's still upset that they don't feed comebacks anymore.
Right. My point is, Cody walked off the bus like 2 weeks ago. Never happened. Like, you just got annihilated.
Yeah.
Where's a bandage? Where's something?
Like his dad used to do.
Right. Like
Dusty used to sell those injuries.
Like like 2 years ago with the stuff with Roman and The Rock, he sold the beating he took on Raw.
Yeah, and he didn't sell the beating he took from Elimination Chamber.
No. What you need to be selling that stuff. That's what makes a good baby face, because if you see you're beat up, if you see is this guy even going to make it? What's going to happen next? How is he going to beat this monstrous heel? Everybody's not, okay, Cody gets beat up every year heading into Mania. He's going to be fine.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that.
Like why are we running the same playbook here?
Yeah, and he shouldn't have walked out after the beatdown from Orton. He should have been on a stretcher.
Right. Like,
even if you get help walking out, you're showing you're okay.
Right. Here's my point with this, too. Punk laughing at Roman calling him old and putting through the table and him walking off by himself is great, because it's like, yeah, so what? I'm old. I'm walking off. Okay, I'm limping. Okay. Yeah, he's old. Roman, you're 40, dude. Brother, you use Just for Men. Like, we get it, dude. Like, come on. And the fact that Roman keeps talking trash to Punk off the air just tells me how insecure he is as a top guy right now if he can't come up with stuff to do on TV.
Yeah.
That's true. Do you think he got in trouble for the jizz line?
Nah.
Oh, it's Netflix. It's Netflix. Steve tweeted after, I don't need jizz discussed in my WrestleMania main event. Yeah. I don't need WrestleMania. Sorry, guys, if you didn't like that topic, but that was good. No, I hear you. We were talking about Cody Orton, that they didn't need to get physical, the pull-apart brawl. It's just...
You just had one. You had Orton lay him out.
Right. This should have been Cody coming out saying, one of my best friends in the world just turned on me. This is more than a match.
Yeah.
This is more than a match. I was already honored to wrestle my best friend, and now he's...
Exactly. But, again, what are we doing?
I'm going to find a way to be there. I'm hurt. I'm injured.
Sell it.
It's a long way for whatever. Sell it.
Have a bandage somewhere. Have your ribs hurt. Do something.
Too cookie cutter.
It's too cookie cutter. Like, where are your injuries, dude? You should be limping.
Mm-hmm.
We know you're tough. Look at what you went through with Kevin Owens.
Right. We know you. Look, dude, you wrestled Seth Rollins with a torn pec.
Yeah.
Like, dude, we know you're tough.
Yeah.
We get it. But there's an element of selling that's missing in the business. I'm not trying to be negative here. Like, I'm excited.
You're in the right place for it.
But, like, there's an element of selling that is what made the stuff in the past great.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Ricky Steamboat,
like the throat, like he was knocked out of action for months. No one knew if he was going to be at Mania.
It's true.
Like, there's an element of selling that's missing.
Dusty used to do that, man, with his eyes.
Great, man.
Dusty was great at it. I know this is ECW. Remember Sandman?
Yeah.
When he was taken off, and he wouldn't even leave his house. He even had someone get his mail. He would not want to be seen in town. So when he showed up to face, I think it was Sabu or whoever.
Yeah.
It was, oh my God, look who's here. And especially with Mania, you have a longer time to sell and do things because you have more time on the build-up.
Which I think is too long, but...
Yeah, I get that Cody was out for a week.
He should have been out 2 weeks.
Or come back and not fight, though.
No, but I'm saying like
pass again.
Yeah.
And be like, man, now I'm really hurt. Now I don't know if I can beat this guy. Like if Buffy had come out the other night and been like, man, two times now he has decimated you.
Yeah.
You better do something or he's gonna make it even worse at Mania.
Yeah.
How about just connecting the show and making it make sense? Earlier in the night, they made such a big deal to break up Obafemi and Brock Lesnar from getting physical, but yet they just let the main event go on the way they wanted to. They're like, hey, Roman and Punk beat the hell out of each other. Nobody cares. Just like, why is there no consistency to the point?
Triple H doesn't have an interest in that match? Only Obafemi and Brock?
Yeah. Well, that's why I almost think, like, I like the way Adam Pearce, like, said that I got to protect one of my two main events here. Because it's like now, like, it feels like Obafemi, like, not to disrespect the WWE title match, but, like, Obafemi and Brock Lesnar really should close out night one.
I tell you, there's people saying they're more interested in that match right now.
Look, I'm not trying to sound like Brian Alvarez because that's what he said, but, like, he's got a point. Like, he's got a point. Like, if you're going to put over Obafemi, why not do it to close out night one of Mania?
You have 2 nights now. You can think outside the box.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I'm just being crazy.
Knowing Brock, though, isn't he going to want to beat the opener? Like,
no, Brock. No. See, here's the thing.
No, not on ESPN.
He's either first or he's last. And if
he's not going to be the first match on free ESPN.
No, he's not going to be putting himself on free ESPN.
Yeah. That's not happening.
So he's either going to open the pay-per-view portion of the show and bail.
No, the first hour of the actual show is on ESPN.
Yeah. So then he's going to be in the main event.
I think you'd want to be in that spot. Brock's already got paid. He's not going to get paid anymore.
Look, I agree with you to a point to have a big star on ESPN. You need a hot match on both nights for WrestleMania, people to go buy that PLE or thinking about it. Like, so it makes sense to have Brock on free TV. But knowing Brock, he thinks like Austin. Why am I giving myself away for free?
Yeah. I mean, he's not getting paid less, but he does think like that.
He does think like that. Like, if Austin was in that spot, he'd be like, nah, dude, I'm not being on.
And Paul Heyman will sit in every booking meeting and be like, no, you're not putting him there. Not because manager on TV, but Paul has say.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I almost think, like, now with these free hours at ESPN, you almost have to rethink how a normal WrestleMania would close.
Yeah. I don't like the first hour free. Like, I really don't.
Dude, just call it the free-for-all then.
Call it the free-for-all, but I could see them putting, like, I Show Speed in there. I know he might not even wrestle, but he's a big name in the pop culture world.
Well, I mean, everybody knows how I feel about wrestling. Everybody knows how I feel about WrestleMania. It should be one night only. Should be either Saturday or Sunday, and that's it. Yeah. And that's how I feel. I do not like 2 nights. I think it's oversaturated. Some of the matches they put on both nights, it's like, dude, you could save these for Raw or SmackDown.
Yeah. We were saying the Usos and LA Knight versus.
No, that's a Raw match.
We're like the Saturday Night Main Event or Raw.
Yeah, it's a Saturday Night Main Event, SmackDown or Raw match. Like, it's not a pay-per-view lot. Like, the match at WrestleMania I would love to see is Jey Uso versus LA Knight. That's the match I want to see.
That's fine. And they got heat.
They got heat with each other. Like, put the match. It's a singles grudge match. Who cares?
You don't have to always have Jimmy there.
No.
You don't.
Hey, how about this, talking about that match? Paul Heyman wasn't with Logan Paul and Austin Theory when they had their match and won the titles. He kind of like congratulated him in the back. Is he moving on from them because he had to care about Brock Lesnar, who was there being in the back? But is now like Gunther going to be a Paul Heyman guy, or is that just
like, I don't really want this to turn into like, remember now supposedly there are people that interns watch AEW. So if everybody remembers this, Don Callis had no affiliations with Will Ospreay except for one match against Kenny Omega at Forbidden Door 2. It feels like, if that's what you're talking about, it's the same thing.
Right, but I don't think Heyman's going to be in Gunther's corner.
No, I don't think Gunther doesn't need a manager.
No, he can talk great. And
why did he come out there and save him?
Because he wanted a piece of Seth. I don't think it's about Paul Heyman there.
No, yeah, it's about Seth and Paul Heyman.
Hmm.
And Gunther has to beat Rollins, so
Right. And we know Rollins is maybe hurt, maybe not. If he is hurt, then you can have him lose and then take time off.
yeah.
He don't care. It's WrestleMania. He's gonna.
No, that's why he'll be out there.
40. He's gonna do 42.
Yeah, but that match made sense booking 3 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not now.
This is like I said. This is the time of the before WrestleMania.
To be
You're
fair,
feeling the bottom of the card.
To be fair to everybody, like I get it, injuries happen. Injuries are part of business. Yeah. But the problem is they've also rewritten the WrestleMania card like 6 times in advance because fans don't want to see Cody and Roman 3. Oh, we got to get. All right, well then we got to figure out who our next guys are.
And then Braun being hurt, they had big plans for him this Mania.
Yeah. And he's back. He's a performance center, but they don't want to rush. They don't want to rush a build for Mania when you have 1 month. You could do a 1 month build. Mm-hmm. The story's already there.
They want to save him for night after Mania on Raw.
Oh, you think it's all going to be about Braun again, like last year? That's what I'm talking
Who
about.
knows? I know. I used to think Raw after Mania was you have to be there. It was good last year. I mean, we had a good time. But I can't
Raw
say
after Mania is not what it used to be.
It's not what it used to be.
Last year was so good. They can't.
Good, but it wasn't like the holy shit stuff. Like
it wasn't like we had in the
something
past.
that was awesome last year.
It wasn't like when Brock returned or Ziggler cashing in,
or when Sid, or like the first big one was when Sid turned on Shawn.
Oh yeah,
yeah, but it hasn't been like that.
No, it hasn't been. Like, Raws after Mania have not been like that. Like, when Brock got suspended after the cage match. Like, shit like that. Like,
right. Once WWE acknowledged, this is our biggest Raw of the year, it's like, that's when it dropped. It became the biggest Raw Raw of the year organically.
Yeah.
With the international people. Now the Americans, we copy the international people by singing the Roman song and the Cody song.
Look, to me, I'm going to say this might be unpopular opinion on this show. CM Punk has to keep the title after WrestleMania. I'm sorry, he just does.
Roman ain't showing up to Backlash. Like, that's just the way it goes. Like,
no, but I'm just saying, like, Punk with the belt is better because he raises everybody else's game.
Yeah.
But he's around. He's sticking around. He's working every show. You need that as your champ. Right. Roman is about to go promote Street Fighter, and Cody is too. That's why I don't see either.
I think Punk retains. Orton takes the title.
Yes, because they're going to be. Orton's going to have one little last hurrah.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows how long he's trying to last? I get it. I think you create. I was saying to Steve, you create a little faction for him right now. So when he's not there, you have his handlers and you have legacy type people. Billy Ray mentioned Charlotte Flair would be perfect.
Yeah.
Like have a women's side, Ted Jr. I don't care, but that way when he's not there, they have representatives.
Yeah.
Seeing Ted Jr. at court when he was walking out, he ain't wrestling anytime soon.
No.
But he can be in a suit and he still looks.
He can be a suit, like he can be part of like a.
But you saw that video with him, right?
Like a cabinet member of some sort.
Right, but he could be the business guy for them.
Look, I'm, for me, like, it's hot and cold because 1 week I'm like, oh yeah, WrestleMania is gonna be off the charts. The next week it's just like, okay, feels like a house show. Sorry, it just does.
I thought it felt like an in your house. That's what I called it earlier.
Yeah, Stevie. I mean, I agree with that. Like, it feels like it feels like it feels like one of those European special pay-per-views where it's just like a glorified house show.
UK Invasion.
Yeah, UK Invasion, Insurrection, Rebellion. No, I will say some of those Rebellion pay-per-views back in the day were pretty good.
Jericho Rock?
Yeah.
No, I hear you. I just think Roman and Punk were doing such amazing business on the mic and great TV. It didn't need to get like this.
Well, I'm still in the camp that Jay's going to turn on Roman at WrestleMania and cost him the title.
I could see that too. I think that's why Punk has to main event night 2. Steve brought that up.
Yeah.
Because last year you had the heel win night 2, and it was kind of quiet, the crowd leaving.
Oh, it felt like a funeral march.
Yeah. Cena
Wait, what? Wait, what pay-per-view did you watch?
Last year?
What pay-per-view did you watch? That
leading Mania last year, night 2, it was silent.
Yeah.
I mean,
because
not
Cena
me.
waved off the
fans. On television though, So I heard the pop
Why?
was Cena winning.
It was because it was a weird finish.
I at least the way I remember it was a gosh, like, oh,
Yeah.
really?
I know people were jacked that Cena won, but it kind of just wore off after.
Within 2 minutes of him, and he wanted it that way. He walked out right away. He didn't celebrate. He didn't do anything. He didn't even be like, yes.
I think the biggest was Dom Night too last year.
He opened night 2.
He got a huge pop.
Oh, I'm sorry, he didn't open night 2. He did not. It was Rhea in them. Yeah. But he did get he got the loudest pop of night 2, and night 1 was when Paul Heyman turned on Punk.
Yeah, which was dumb.
Yeah. So that was probably in my opinion, the loudest of night 1.
Look,
people left night 1.
Look, I'm gonna address this. I know I'm not trying to come off as a Cody hater because he's a company guy, right?
Tim, if I invite you on, I want your honest take.
Well, this is my honest take. I'm not trying to be a hater on Cody because I like Cody. Guy's walking the company line if he thinks that this is the best WrestleMania ever. Bell to the bell. Like, dude, bro.
He is a company guy. He will say anything he has to.
Like, dude, I implore people of your channel to go watch WrestleMania 17 through 22, bell to bell. That span of WrestleManias, probably the best the company ever put together in a 5-year period, 6-year period. The matches, bell to bell, were unbelievable.
3 to 7
to me is still the best WrestleMania ever put together.
I'm a WrestleMania 3 to 7.
Yeah.
7 or 8. Those were amazing WrestleMania.
Oh, it's so good. That's the last year of my childhood. Like, everybody is on that show. 8 is good. I'll fight you on it.
8 is good. I mean, but I'm saying bell to bell.
8 was Hogan's Kid, right?
Yeah. With the wacky finish because Papa Shango missed his cue.
But 3 with Hogan Andre, 4 and 5 in Atlantic City.
No, but I'm saying if you actually look at
but the work rate in those manias, I don't have never been topped.
No, the best match to me, I know people. I have a buddy who was there. I can see the argument for it. I will not disagree with anybody. To me, the best WrestleMania match I've seen. Well, I've seen many in person, but the best match, in my opinion, is still Ricky Steamboat, Macho Man for the Intercontinental Belt. Mm-hmm. If I can see the argument, and I will not disagree with you if you think Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, WrestleMania 25 should be ahead of it. I'd be like, all right, that's fine.
And some people say Shawn and Kurt at 22.
No, 21.
21. Shawn and Kurt was.
I feel like a joke saying that.
I don't know. I still, I'm going to, everybody knows I'm a Bret Hart guy. I'm going to put Bret and Owen ahead of that match.
I think Shawn and Jericho is up there with Taker and Shawn.
Yes, I think Jericho and Shawn at WrestleMania. That's what I'm saying. If you actually go watch, wherever you can find it now,
Netflix, they're all there.
Network,
all there on Netflix.
17 to 22, really, really good bell-to-bell matches on WrestleMania. Non-stop action. Even the undercard of the big main event matches were really, really good.
Yeah. Well, the work rate then was,
Well,
and also in a period where they were competing with WCW, so they really felt they had to step their game up.
Well, 17 was the end of 17. True. They had already bought the company and stuff.
Those guys were up there.
Yeah, but I'm saying some of the storylines may have been wacky, some of the stuff might have been wacky, but they knew how to pace the show a little bit. You know, where they put that gimmick battle royal, it was really it was a perfect time for it because you just come off TLC. It's you got to cool the crowd down before your main event. They knew that there were some things that they did a lot better than back then than they're not doing right now.
But even at WrestleMania after Taker and Lesnar, they knew to have the female battle royal after that.
Yeah.
So I hear you. Yeah, it could be better. I'm fine with it because I had such high expectations for last year, and I'm not saying it wasn't good.
Well, I think a lot of people
it didn't meet the hype last year.
I think also last year, guys, I think the big issue was everybody, we all kind of thought, and we were all let down because you had this major storyline in Elimination Chamber only to kind of find we're in it for moments, and The Rock's not even a part of this thing.
Yeah.
And like
I
heard you guys earlier talking about long-term storytelling with The Rock. Like, I get it. When's Cody getting his win back?
Oh, you talking about the tag match when he pinned him?
Yeah, when's Cody getting his pin back?
Yeah, it's a great point.
Like, what did The Rock give him after Raw?
When is Roman getting his immediate champion rematch?
Not happening.
He never got it.
I think they kind of did away with that.
They did kind of do away with it. Yeah, that's true.
But I'm saying, like, The Rock and Cody still have so much unfinished.
They set up a Mania match with that pin.
Right, but they also, the next night after the second night of Mania, when he gave him something. No one knows what it was.
At least the way that I wrote the storyline in my head was, but Cody was online saying that his bus caught fire in the parking lot. I thought that he handed him a lighter. I mean, that's what I was making the most sense of, is that Rock was saying, I burned your bus down.
I thought it was a watch.
Yeah, I thought it was the watch or something. Yeah. I don't know. But again, there's so many questions that's left unanswered because The Rock's not showing up.
400 days.
But Cena made a comment about that. About Rock and Travis Scott were supposed to do some type of business at SummerSlam.
I guess.
Money in the bank.
But they
didn't the bank, yes.
Travis Scott wasn't going to be a wrestler, but why come The Rock didn't?
There was some type of business that was supposed to get done that never got done, and they had to scramble.
Yeah, but you still needed The Rock to be there because no one knows, like, why. So John Cena sold his soul for what? Why is it was just like, it just didn't. Cena winning the Elimination Chamber was fine. No one had a problem with it. But you could have gone babyface and done the heel turn at WrestleMania.
Would have been great. Would have been great. And I couldn't agree with you anymore. And it's funny, when you watch the Unreal show and when Triple H and Rock were discussing the Cena turn, he said, do you want it to look like that he was with you the whole time? And he goes, absolutely, absolutely. So I thought he was going to be like the corporate champ that Cody wouldn't do for him.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
He never was.
No, because he went away.
Right. Or he never referred to Rock.
No.
Right. So that's why they lost me.
That's what they want. They want moments. They want viral things.
They want to go, They want to have a social media boom one night, and then it never happened.
And it never happened.
Yeah.
But real fans know what happened.
Yeah. Smart ones. But man, this has been awesome. Steven, what's on your mind, man?
Man, what you got?
I'm loving a little round table action.
Wait, I got one for you.
Please.
Where's Dynamite tonight? What is it? Winnipeg?
I think so. I didn't check though. Kenny Omega country.
Echo?
Yeah, you heard a rumor? I'm not sure it is that.
I thought it was April Fool's joke for a second.
Oh.
No, I thought it was. But then it's actually, I was starting to research on it. Yeah, he's legitimately AEW is thinking about bringing him back.
Oh.
Well, it's about, does he want to be back?
I mean, Cornerstone, he trademarked the Cornerstone.
I saw that, and he is the cornerstone of that company, so.
I mean, I personally would rather have him there than back in WWE because we don't need more retirement tours.
It's true.
And where does he fit on, let's be honest, where does he fit on that WWE roster right now?
Same way he's fit the last 5 or 6 comebacks he had there, just being the mid-card dude that could be a main event guy, but just kind of gets held in the middle.
But he is a main event guy. Everybody knows he's a main event guy. Bona fide main event guy.
Correct. They are in Winnipeg tonight. I just checked.
Yeah. So, I mean, does he come back? I don't know. I'd save it for Dynasty, to be honest. But unless you got other surprises for Dynasty, maybe try to boost a Dynamite here. I mean, their numbers have been going up, though. Their numbers have been going up. So
right, and Tony tends to do pay-per-view surprises now.
No, but I mean, it's just Winnipeg. You never know.
That's true.
I think people. I think this will be a highly rated Dynamite given the news that dropped today.
Yeah, because weren't some experts saying I wouldn't be surprised. So now he had time added to his deal.
Yeah,
they froze his contract.
Yeah, they froze his contract because they weren't sure if he was going, if he was staying. But Tony Khan wasn't going to make the same mistake he did with Hobbs, where Hobbs just didn't resign, and so he's like, no.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I personally would love to keep Jericho in AEW just because I think he fits a little bit better there. He can put some more talent over. maybe get another run. I don't know. But like in WWE, I think there's still some sour grapes over what happened with him and Kevin Owens. Should have been in a bigger spot. Should have been for the world title. The whole Goldberg situation, and him and Triple H really didn't have a great relationship when he was there anyway.
Yeah,
that's true. I hear you. It makes sense. I would love. He's never in his entire career had a babyface heavyweight title win.
He hasn't.
He's never from WWE and AEW. He's always been a heel champ. It's time. Give him that one run as a babyface champ.
See it. I just don't know when it's going to come because I think Ospreay's going to win the title from MJF at unless and I don't think they should do it at Dynasty. Like, I really don't think they should switch the title because MJF is so hot right now. But I almost wonder if they are trying to do Omega Ospreay 3 in London.
Oh,
man, that's a good point.
Like, I don't want MJ because MJF's so hot right now with the belt.
And if he's doing movies and stuff, it's good to have the belt on him.
Right.
It's good to have your champ in that role. It's a PR thing.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
but it'd be cool if Jericho came back and he's like, I need to get my win back against you. You pinned me at All In or All Out.
Yeah.
5 years ago, I haven't forgot.
I don't know. I'm just my booking brain. Like, the wrestling marks would know about Omega Ospreay. I just don't know if a bigger audience would care so much.
Wembley would go nuts for that.
I know.
I was there last time. That they are hardcore fans there. It makes sense.
I was there for Omega Ospreay 2 in Toronto. Mm-hmm. That place was off the charts. Should have been main event. I felt bad for Danielson and Okada because the crowd was dead. Like, they were dead. Like,
that's still one of the best shows ever.
Ever. One of the best shows ever. Like, it was a great card, bell to bell. But that should have been the main event.
I remember being so mad at AEW that I felt they didn't capitalize on that.
That was such a great show.
Awesome. Man, Steve, what's up, man? Got anything in your mind, man? Jim brought the heat, man. Thank you for jumping on, man. I appreciate it.
Dude, I was like, all right, I'm wrapping up something here. Let me jump on. I'm like, I got the invite. I was like, I didn't want to bail.
You always have an invite.
The invite, so.
You always have an invite with us, man.
How did Rusev get added to that Intercontinental Ladder match? When was the last time the Rusev even won a match?
I think it's Javon Evans should go over in that match.
I want Jamie Donna. That's my boy.
I think Evans should win the Intercontinental.
Oh, we didn't even talk about Finn and Dominic.
That's gonna be a great match.
I think it's great. Great match.
Good. That's just like, to me, that feels like an opener. I know Finn's not an opener guy anymore, but that feels like an opener.
No, that would make sense. Absolutely. More than
like
how much I want Finn. Dom's winning, right? Like,
I don't know.
Is it for the title?
No.
Penta has the title.
Oh, that's right, Penta. He got cursed. No, Danhausen's going to come out and curse Dom again.
Probably.
But I'm just kidding. But that's going to be a good match. You got a long storyline. And Finn's selling it well on social media, believe it or not.
Trick and Sammy should be pretty good.
Yeah. What the hell happened to Carmelo? Like,
I think that should be triple threat, to be honest.
Yeah, and I like they've gotten away from the Sammy Cody stuff and the Sammy.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm Cody, I'm beating up Sammy before Mania. Like, get out of my face and beat him up.
Edge throw him through something. Like, do something to him.
Barbershop window stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Kill him.
Fellas, this has been awesome, man. Jim, anything else in your mind?
I'm trying to think. Anything else on my mind? Well,
you can always rant with us.
I mean, I think the top matches, I think we got to get a little bit more steam. But again, it's so hard to, like, if this was a normal Mania, we would have, like, either we would have had it or going to have it. Like, we'd be a week away, right? Like, we get past Easter, we get to the Final Four. That's when but if it's just.
We've got, 3 more SmackDowns and 2 more Raws?
What is it, 18th and 19th, right? Is
3 SmackDowns, 2 Raws.
It's just too long.
Yeah.
It's just too long. And I think if it was in New Orleans, it would have been it would have been after Easter. It would have been that weekend. We would have been fine. Like, everything would start to come together a little bit more, and we wouldn't be dragging stuff along.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, if it delivers, it's fine. Like, there's some things I don't agree with, but if the payoff is right, then what did I know?
Well,
They
see,
know what the payoff is.
I just don't want continuations of stuff. I want stuff to end, and we're moving on the next night. That's it.
That's why I hate the title Backlash right after that.
Right.
I'm so tired of it being a WrestleMania rematch event.
Dude, it's a rematch show.
Yeah.
It's as we used to label it, as my friends and I used to label it, the rematch pay-per-view.
It really is. And they advertise it as that.
Yeah.
Old scores from WrestleMania being settled. Well, the old scores
So
from
what
3
the hell
weeks
was
ago.
WrestleMania for?
Yeah, the whole old scores from 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Like, come on. That's awesome, man. Jim, thank you so much. Steve, thank you. Anything else you want to add, guys?
I got nothing. I went through the chamber that I'm going to have to recycle when I do the nightcap recap in a little bit.
Love it, man. Love it, Jim. Thanks so much for coming in and did the run-in with no chair. I appreciate it.
Yo, run-in, no chair, no music, no nothing, old school.
But we would have stopped for you like when the music starts.
It would have been like, yo, he's here. No, not here. I
did hype you up a little bit. Oh, we got someone entering. You came in Royal Rumble style.
Oh, there we go.
Surprise
entrance. The bank came running.
I started tossing guys left and right. That's it.
Yeah, they got rid of the giant battle royal. Oh, that's on SmackDown now.
Yeah, who cares?
I used to like that battle royal. But Steve, anything on your mind in closing?
No, all is good, man. Finn Balor joining Talking Shop tonight, right after Dynamite. He's gonna be on the first 15 minutes, followed by Karrion Kross.
That's right. That's right.
Should be good then. Should be good.
Yeah. I'm curious to see some post WrestleMania who joins the company, because I'm sure there's some people. Last year we knew about Rusev and Aleister Black, so I haven't heard anything for this. They've done nothing. This year Ted DiBiase Jr. All right, fellas. Guys, thank you so much for coming on. This was a blast.
We have breaking news. Wait. We called it before. Just got the text. Chris Jericho back on AEW television.
Boom.
Tonight, right now?
Right now. AEW just turned it on. Chris Jericho back in Winnipeg. Called it.
Jim called it.
Damn.
Coming out to Judas?
Hold on.
I would imagine. No, don't give me copyright. Okay. Breaking news. Nope, don't get me in trouble. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we're all going to watch Dynamite and watch our boy come back.
Yeah.
That's
see him going back there, so there we go.
There he is. Shoot.
There he is. So, guys, it's going to be sick. Check it out. I appreciate you being on here. I will we'll see you on the flip side.
I got you. Peace out, guys.
Peace out, everyone. Thank you, Steve and Jim. Road to WrestleMania, and Y2 Jericho is back. Boom.
Y2J, baby.
Y2J.